Hi, I'm Sarah Roberts from Century 21 on Duporth. I really wanted to share with you today a recent experience of two local Bli Bli families who I assisted with both of their moves within the Bli Bli suburb. Kasey and Jeff had lived and raised their family for over 40 years here on Camp Flat Road and were reluctantly needing to downsize and had thoughts to move to Halcyon Retirement Village. Heather and Jager were living up on Atkinson Road and had itchy feet looking for their next project and wanted to be closer to Good Sam's schools for lifestyle reasons. Along the way, we had some ups and downs. I'll let them tell their story, but at the end of the day, everyone ended up exactly where they needed to be. Let's hear about their experience firsthand.
We had an appraisal from Sarah a year or so ago, and she sent a few messages to come and have a look at some houses that she had. I just said to Jeff one day, oh, look, you know, this is all getting too much. Our family had moved out. Let's get Sarah over for another appraisal. So when she came, she sat with us on the veranda and said, you know, why don't we just put it out there, don't put a price on it and just see what offers come in. We've heard the story about a young family whose kids all go to Good Sam's and they wanted to ride their bikes to school and they needed a big yard and a pool, and so it all came together, and we're now really good friends with the people that have bought our house, Heather and Jager and the kids. They're lovely kids, and from what we hear, they're really enjoying this house and we're really loving where we've moved to. So if we hear any of our friends who are looking for an agent, we would most definitely, and we already have, pointed them in Sarah's direction.
We ended up moving from Fiji, so we ended up buying a different house and moved to that house from Fiji, and then decided probably about a year after living there that we were gonna renovate and sell. And of course I called Sarah to see if she would be interested in possibly listing, and was looking for property that fit our family's needs. And our biggest need was being by the school. We wanted the kids to be able to have a sidewalk and be able to walk to school, be able to ride their bikes. And we just have 3 children, so we needed something that would fit everyone. And the house here came up and she told me about it, and I was pretty determined, to say the least, to make that happen. So it was a wonderful experience. And we ended up moving in, stayed friends with the previous owners, go and have coffee with them. They come up here and I try not to harass them now on, you know, asking questions, and yeah, it's great. The kids love it, we love it. Dealing and working with Sarah from start to finish was an absolute seamless process. There was never a moment where I couldn't call her from 5 a.m. in the morning or 3 a.m. sometimes, worried about something, to late at night. She was always available. She was always honest. She was always straightforward. I never had to question what was being told to me. It was always an experience of, okay, it's gonna happen. We might have a hurdle, but we can overcome it this way. And that, for me, was what I needed to make sure, you know, again, to get a house sold and purchased, it was pretty big time. We're not moving from here for a while.